You know what I just noticed? You're watching a chess video, and I am playing chess. Hello there. It turns out that I did a chess tournament in Portland, Oregon, and I won one of my games, and I drew two of my other games. And that was pretty fun when I did that. I enjoyed that experience. It was a lot of chess, and it was over the board chess, OTB. That means that instead of clicking using a mouse on a screen, I had a real chessboard in front of me with pieces on it. And it was pretty fun. I gotta say, I enjoyed the experience. This is Dutch. I don't normally go knight f3 first. I actually normally play g3 on f5. I just want to basically say he can't have the thing he wants, which is the center light squares. That's what he's going for. And so when he plays this knight here, that further defends the center squares, and this gives me an excuse, kind of like gives me permission to do this, and often I just take back immediately. I prefer this because now his bishop can't pin my knight, and my knight can do what his knight no longer can because it doesn't exist. So sometimes he might want to move his knight like this. This is interesting. I'm not really worried if he takes it because I can always just take back like this. I guess then his bishop comes out this way. That's a little bit irritating. We'll go here. Maintain tension, right? Maintain tension makes sense, but I also like the idea of taking once. If the queen takes, my knight develops with tempo. If he takes with the pawn, I develop my knight again, and then there's an attack on the center pawn. And how does he defend that, right? If he puts his bishop on e5, e6, it's kind of sad. And if he plays c6, his knight has one fewer squares to go to. Although that does hurt my bishop. We're just going to castle. We're going to keep it simple. He can now... I've gambited the pawn. Before I could have done this and taken it back. Now I can't. Okay, this is interesting. I'm feeling like this bishop is getting worse and worse. Right? If I take it now, it does not improve, which is good to know. If I were to push the pawn and release the tension, he could play here and develop this way. I'm not super fond of that. So what is the main issue? What is the main tension, right? It's basically who controls the light squares in the center of the board. And so I'm going to argue that taking once and developing my knight kind of regains. I'm adding one extra defender to the center squares so that his center is sort of immobile. This bishop is not so happy. Notice that it's stuck. What's it gonna do? And if he tries to push f4, he's actually helping my rook. I can't play the move e4, which I'd like to. That breaks open the center. It also makes his king slightly more exposed. I think there's some justification here. So long-term plans. So I could try this. I don't think I want to push these two pawns. So I was debating that. I was debating if I wanted to push these pawns or not. Because I thought my bishop's here, so it's kind of like helping out, right, with these pawns. But I also noticed that's where his majority is. He has 4 over here. So I'm just not going to win over that side of the board, right? There's no point in trying. Also, if he plays this, I can always just play a3. Knight b4, a3. I attacked his knight has to move back, right? Not a huge threat. Probably, if I was him, c5 would be pretty attractive to me. c5 would be attractive. Well, takes leaves you with an isolated pawn. I'm not so sure about that. So I want to get my pawn advantage. Where I have more pawns, I want to push those forwards. So I think that probably it's going to start with my knight moving forwards, isolating his pawn, and then slamming forwards. I can't move my I can't move my knight into e5 yet because takes, and then he pushes on d4. And I don't like that he pushes on d4. So I don't have a dark squared bishop, so my pawns will fill the dark squared bishop's role, and I will play e3. pretty good. Okay, he's bringing his queen forward, just developing. He's potentially accessing squares like this. Interesting. This is pretty positional. Now, I also think this is it's this structure here. Oops. It's this structure, though, as well, right? And when you have that structure, you can also minority attack. And it will actually weaken this pawn. So I just gave that whole explanation of why I don't want to do this. But if I got to play b5, wouldn't I be super thrilled? Because either he takes it, and now d5 is weak, or I take, and then he takes, and then he has a weak c6 pawn. So either way, I think I'm winning. I think this is the truth. So I think I'm actually going to pivot from what I did before. I still like e3, but e3 made me recognize this structure, where the pawns face like this. I don't think he can't attack me on the king side, I don't think. His bishop is still bad. e6 also further defends this square. I think I'm going to play rook b1. This actually entices him to play something like this and sacks the pawn. Taking back with f or taking back with g? I think I can take back with the g pawn. Okay, as advertised. We want to push those pawnaroos. Okay, my rook is in danger. Notice that he's developing his pieces like this. Pretty good. We're going to continue our minority attack. And if he wants to put his bishop on c4, I permit him. I have that. Yeah. I think this works. Oh, that doesn't work. Because his bishop goes to d3. Yeah. I didn't see that. I definitely think that whose bishop's better? I think my bishop's better. Just seeing as how this pawn chain is going to be weakened soon. So I think I should go after his bishop. So here, he goes to d3. I step forward. I move away. I'm not sure. I need to think for a little bit. Queen c2 attacks the currently undefended pawn. Simultaneously makes knight d2 not hang the d3 square. So I like all of this. Plus it came with tempo. I think it didn't though. I think tactically it was defended. Right? Bishop takes d4. And this is starting to look better and better to me. I think my bishop is going to open up. And he can't do anything about it. Taking this way just makes my bishop even better. And taking this way means that I can push b5. And I can do it right now, actually, because this pawn's pinned. Now, if I was him, I wouldn't want to take back right now. Sorry about that noise. I wouldn't want to take back if I was him. But he does. And his queen's attacked. And he drops the rook in the corner. And he's okay with that. Interesting. I don't think he can never checkmate me. And I think he's arguing something like these pawns will push down the board, right? So let's have our queen go here so we can hold on to this pawn. So if he pushes, I can take it, and then he can't push any further. Okay, so he's going for that. He's going for that exact idea. Interesting. I can't go here because he takes, I take, he takes with the bishop, and everything's kind of sad a little bit. So I see that. Ooh, that was kind of clever. Can we do this? We're going to try it at least. We're going to push again. Maybe push in the middle. Try to get our pass, make pass pawns, make them roll. I'm arguing he doesn't have enough time for this. Because I can always sack this back. I think I can sack it back. If he pushes here. Whoa. This is a tough situation. I'm not super happy about it, to be honest. So here he takes this, and then how do I get over here? I want to get this way. I want my rook and my queen to coordinate against his king, but I don't see how to actually do that. Also, I think a5 works. Takes, and then he can push. I guess he can't because the c pawn hangs all the time. Okay, when in doubt, play f4. That's not a saying. Okay, he's attacking the center. It's attacked twice, but it's defended twice. So I guess improve the king. I'm low on time. If we can, I guess we're going to go for this. That seems really bad. There's just a lot of heavy stuff going on. Okay, he's attacked it again. Again. Now it's defended all the times it ever needs to be. Also, this is kind of a funny trick. Oh, does it work? I thought at the end... this way? That doesn't feel right. Maybe I've blundered. But I have 4 defenders now. So my rook doesn't need to defend because bishop takes... Whoa, wait. Bishop takes, rook takes, queen takes, rook takes. Yeah, king takes. So this rook is free to move now. Free to do as it pleases. And what does it please? Here. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, we're going to go this way. Try to attack the bishop. Kind of giving the queen an entry square, though. I don't like that. This is it, though. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. Because that doesn't exist. Also, now there's this. And I'm okay with dropping a pawn. I believe I am. Okay. This is even better. Yeah, this is actually even better. If he takes, which I assume he is. Rook h1 appears. Okay, he doesn't. This is the move? I'm actually a little bit stuck here. I wish that wasn't true, but I'm stuck. Okay. We're going to try to get in like this, like this. It's really awkward. Really awkward. Okay. He's trying to do a thing. Like that. Yeah, I can't get at him. I'd like to. Can I push? I can, I think. Does this work? This might work. Because there's rook check and then here. So if he takes with the rook, I take with the rook. Huh. That was unexpected. I gotta go back to defend this pawn. And then it gets undefended. This is a little bit too messy, and I have not enough time. That's the facts. That's the facts. Where does his queen come in? Nope, his queen can't get in yet. That's a relief. So this is solid now. Yeah. Rook e6 is like on his watch list because rook e6 is so strong. I think bishop e7 there, and then rook e1. So no, don't pre-move, don't pre-move. Sorry. Yeah, do not want to pre-move here. If queens are off, does that help me? Should I play queen f2? I don't believe so. We can do this now. Attacking the bishop. Should I have checked the king first? And I think I will take this way. Yeah, I think I'll take this way. Because then I can push the pawn again. And I guess I can do that either way. But I like this better. It gives my queen one more square. If I was him, I would push. I would block. My rook appears here, and I block this way. Yeah, but definitely the plan for me is to simplify things. Less stuff for me to think about. I'm just so low on time. Also, I'd like a rook e6 because it actually double attacks the a6 pawn and the bishop on f6. So it does a lot of things at once. Also, it opens this up for rook checks on the back rank, which is very important. Oh, I don't know which way we take. That's unfortunate. Here, we take this way. This is the truth. Here. And we're going to go here. Yep. Oh, he can sack the pawn. He can't. I don't have to take it. I don't have to take it. Oh, yikes. I'm going to lose now. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I just totally missed that. Yep. Check. I can't go up because I lose the queen, so I go over. And then check. Yeah. Oh, he didn't play it. He didn't play it. We got a new lease on life. Yeah, no. Bishop d4 check is coming. I should probably block like this. Yeah, we can block like this now. And then here. And then here. And then here. Oh! Queen there. Run the king. How does he stalemate me here? His queen's got to go there. That's stalemate. If I lose this pawn. So he should play a random pawn move. I play here. He takes it with his king. Oh, then I have to move. Okay, there's still a chance. Stalemate. Queen c6. Oh, queen c6 isn't stalemate. Rats. Almost stalemate. Yeah, there's no stalemates here. 3 seconds left. We haven't lost on time yet. That's pretty good. That's not gonna fly. Yep. And that's the game on time, guys. Thanks for watching. This was the Dutch defense. Yeah, where did it all go wrong? I really liked the opening. This felt like pretty much exactly what I wanted to happen. I came up with the idea of the minority attack. and executed. His bishop, I feel like, wasn't his best piece. And here I was happy to get the exchange, except for it was at a pretty large cost. And so I don't think that this was the right move. I wanted to bring my queen up so I could slide the rooks over. But probably actually, maybe I have to get these going right away. I honestly don't know. I think this position might just be that bad. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because it just seems like he's so mobile. Like he can just sack and he has 2 connected passers. I just have the 1 and then this is blockaded forever. So unless my pieces can get through. And again, if this was a longer time control, maybe I would have gotten it. 7 blunders. You know how many blunders 7 is? If you guessed 7 too many, you were correct. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to my secret. The secret is that this is a chess game that I played that you got to watch. Thanks, and come back soon for other things that are also chess.